Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go in this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive.
And your Liberty Flames will take over. First and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Got him. He's sacked.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, South Carolina. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
First and 10.
Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. A offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the Flames come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 25. Makes a quick catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. A quick throw out left, complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. And a second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Slangs a quick throw. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And your Liberty Flames will take over. First and 10.
Liberty's offense retakes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Liberty. Just ran away from the defense.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember the last possession, it was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Can he make it? And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it.
First and 10.
Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the ball.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Handoff to the right side. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Liberty, on the scoop and score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Staley.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tailback with another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Get some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. The pass is caught. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the goal line. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense really clicking. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And your Liberty players will take over. 1st and 10.
Liberty's offense retakes the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's brought down there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator has got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game finish. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a second time. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. The big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes the catch downfield. Big play across midfield. Will spot it near the 36. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeover.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Flames will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
First and 10.
Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Buying time, moving to his left. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now offense with some pre-snap motion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack on first down, it's second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they've got him.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Now here comes the bunch formation. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the run, it's Williams. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Flames come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking to scramble. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Flames have first and 10 here. Gives it to the back.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Now it's second down here.
That's the end of the third quarter. The score, Liberty 35, South Carolina 28.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. On the ground, it's Williams. Touchdown, Flames. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
South Carolina, 28.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield. And
that deep shot is caught for a big gain. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Liberty.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
South Carolina, 28.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Breaking free at the 35. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? And that's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down. He's throwing for it. There's contact on the throw. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Flames. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
South Carolina, 28.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And looking to throw now on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Smith. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging them, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
Catch made on the out route. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Tight end goes in motion. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Off target with a throw, incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. At the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Hey guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. He bring it down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina. The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.